Hey creatives, welcome to another episode. It's been a moment since I made any videos here. It's partly because some things have gone well for me in the last couple of weeks, but other things and myself and my confidence and my ability to do work has just taken a dive. And this happens, I'm told, it's quite common for people with ADHD to have these struggles of being up 1 minute and then down into the depths of not being able to do anything. And so I wasn't intending to do this 5-week series that I'm embarking on today, but I think it's something that I need to say to myself, and it's something hopefully that you get something out of as well. And the series is around confidence in our ability to make art. Because look, I don't know about you, but I can go to draw something and then it not work out. And then I look at it and go, you can't even draw a simple line. Just stop. You can't do this. Just give it away. It really doesn't take much to wreck my confidence. And if I'm not doing a lot of art, I come back to it and I'm just hoping to get into it and do something fresh, and I can't even do the simple things, it really wrecks my ability to get anything and get anywhere with any work. I get stuck. And so the best way I have found to build confidence in my ability to make art, whatever the medium is to practice a thing, practice the medium long enough to make the skill my own. Now, the traditional advice for that is to do daily routine practice and keep doing it even when you can't see any improvement, and do it long enough to get there. And I don't know about you, but doing that kind of a thing for a long time has been my nemesis during my life. For people with ADHD like me, it feels like a trap before I even get going. The way to get there is to do a heap of work, and doing a heap of work is the thing that's in my way. This one is about how to start, and it is a big barrier for me. Initiation is an issue for me. It's the brain that struggles to begin isn't lazy. I know that. It's waiting for a signal to come from the inside of me that's the issue for me. Jessica McCabe talks about how for people with ADHD, there is a gap between intending to start and beginning to start. And she talks about it as an executive function issue to do with just starting. It's not a motivation issue. It's not a character issue. The real power, the real issue, the real barrier to starting is not willpower. I have willpower. We have willpower. The work is in building the trigger so that it's not internal, but it can be external. When the initiation and the will to do it is within me and I'm trying to will myself to do it, and you should do it because it's important and you want to get better and you want to be all these things and you want to be able to do art and you want to, when it's internal, it's a challenge. It really is. But if I can build an external trigger outside of myself, one that triggers me just to get on and do the work, that's so much better. The trick here is, this is about confidence. And confidence is a tricky thing because you do need some confidence before you start, because you have to believe that if I do something, I can get better. And so that starts with some confidence. It really does. But confidence is also strengthened by just doing the work and getting it into our bodies. Practice makes, not perfect, because that's a silly thing within art, but practice gives you an ability to have confidence in what you are trying to do. And it gives you confidence that even when it doesn't go well, you can find a way around it. So I have started doing a sketch a day, and I'll come back to that in a moment. But what I'm aiming to do is just do something to get this into my body and get going and start to try and build some confidence. But the thing that catches me up is this initiation, this starting. So here's some ways I think, some ways that I do, are some ways I use to start, and some ways that are hopefully helpful to you. The trick is external, something that's outside of myself. So think of things like, it can be anything, but think of it like, before I have a coffee, I will do a sketch. Because I think coffee, I'm going to do that. And just think 5 minutes before you have the coffee, just do a sketch. Think before I go on my phone to go scrolling through something, I can do a sketch for 5 minutes. Think, I'm going to carry my sketchbook and my kit of watercolors and pencils and things. I'm going to carry that with me. Carry your sketchbook with you. Whenever you have a moment, whenever you're bored, whenever you've got some time, just pull it out and do a sketch. That's what I'm aiming to do. Leave the sketchbook on a desk or on a table that you're going to walk past all the time. Every time you walk past it, you'll see it, grab it, do a sketch. If nothing's working, go for a walk for like 2 minutes and then come back. Something about the dopamine hit of exercise really gets me to start a thing and get into it. What I'm talking about here is finding a way externally to trigger you to go, I need to do a sketch. And that could be enough to get you to start. See, all of these things change the environment around you. Leaving the sketchbook out on a desk changes your environment so that it's visible. It's not hidden away in a drawer. Carrying it with you changes your environment when you get somewhere and you go into your bag and it's just there. Doing it before a coffee that you know you're going to have every day changes your environment. And changing your environment beats willpower every day, especially for people with ADHD. Starting small also helps. Now look, my sketchbook is tiny, as you can see, and the sketches that I'm doing in it are small. And look, starting small enough to feel ridiculous is still starting. You don't have to do the Sistine Chapel every time you want to do a sketch. Just start with something small. Draw a line, mix some colors and see where that goes. Do something that just gets you on the go. The point isn't so much the output and the quality of the output, not at starting. It's just getting your body moving, getting your arm used to just doing the marks and making a start, re-seeing the colors again. The point is that crossing the threshold between not working and working is what we're trying to do. Between not starting and starting. This is the important part. Austin Kleon in Steal Like an Artist talks about this initiation and start as permission taking. That I give myself permission to have 10 minutes to just sit down somewhere and do a sketch. 10 minutes. If you carry it with you, it's really easy to find. Having said that, I missed a day in the sketch a day, but it's still easy to find 10 minutes to do a sketch, and that's enough. It doesn't matter how you do it. Just don't be condemning yourself giving. Don't say, I'm going to do it today, and when it doesn't happen, you condemn yourself that you'll never get it done. Give yourself permission to start small, to do it every day, and when you miss a day, give yourself permission to start again. That permission taking and that permission that you are giving yourself, it has a long tradition. There's a quote from that Michelangelo gave to his student Antonio, and I love it. It's this. He wrote it on a piece of paper, so I'm not making it up. Draw, Antonio, draw, Antonio, draw, and do not waste time. Now, there's lots of things in that I just love. He did not say draw well every time. He did not say draw every day. He did not say draw like me. He did not say anything other than draw and find time to draw and just keep going with it. He knew that mastery of any skill is not a feeling that you wait for, it's the work. It's built on one sketch and one drawing after another that just builds the confidence into ourselves. So this is why I've started doing a sketch a day. And you can follow along with the sketches that I'm doing on the studio channel in the shorts videos. I'm hopefully posting one a day. Having said that, on day one, I'd spent the whole day creating this little kit to carry all my watercolors and pencil and that around in that I could carry with me. So I didn't get to a sketch that day. And then on day 9, I was about to get to the sketch all day and then just missed it. But I did 2 sketches on day 10, so I'm back on schedule, and now I'm up to day 11. Anyway, it doesn't matter how you get started, and it doesn't matter how you go with it. The point is to sketch and keep going, keep drawing, and get it into ourselves. The volume is important, and that's what we're going to talk about in the next episode. But don't allow condemnation that you couldn't get it done today or you couldn't get it done on any other day stop you from just keeping going and starting. Find a way to build an external trigger so that you can just get into it. And that's the invitation. Start somewhere. Start with just a small sketch today on a piece of paper that you find somewhere. Get into it. Sketch with me. Join me. Doing a sketch a day. See how you go. I'm trying to do a sketch a day for 90 days and see how I go. What really matters is that we just get into it. It will build confidence in our skills and our ability to do the art that matters to us. Thanks, creatives. See you soon.